Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the next edition of Meeting with Matthew. When my son comes in and shows me some animation I have not seen, so come on in, young man.
Hello, everybody.
What are we?
Welcome to another episode.
What are we doing today?
Well, today we are watching an animation called Siren's Call.
Okay.
It is. I just thought it was quite a profound piece.
Okay. Is it not a video game? Is it short or?
Yeah. This animator also makes her own music.
Oh, okay.
I'm not entirely certain of the backstory behind this one. I just know that I saw this and I thought it was very moving, and very, very interesting.
Okay. How long is it?
It's like 2 minutes something.
2 minutes something, everybody? Okay. Let's take a look.
And here we are. I love the way it flows through each scene.
Name after name will be wiped from the songs. Centuries will go on once they're gone. As you grow a number. The truth in its highest hated wedding. Drive yourself into
the flow of the visuals, like, it's interesting, right?
It feels to me it's almost reminiscent of the ocean itself. It feels almost wave-like.
Does it seem that surprising to you? Maybe you should stop trying. Come to your home, if you stare at the shore, you will find yourself longing for more of that you should have died.
It's like the telling of time of that's repeating.
And you're lured by the water like a siren's call.
Okay, well, it's interesting, right? Like it's the stylized piece, a lot of work.
Oh yeah,
and you can tell that the artist obviously has, with the storyboarding automatic, that they're really thinking about the flow of the story from one scene to the next. Is this, I'm taking, we're following sort of the emotional path of a character as they go through their moments, right?
I really like the way it was rendered. I like how painterly it is. I like how it's not, constantly on model or whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's got what it is with animation, which is very cool.
It's very expressive. It's just expressive. It's really great.
Yeah, and again, what's right and what's wrong is art.
Yeah.
And this is this person's stylized way of drawing. Obviously different than.
I like this right here. That is very fun. That shot of him going up and then sun hitting,
and then looking like it's
down at the water. It's
continuously. Yeah. This is part of the storytelling, whether it's feature or shorts or school projects. It's like the flow, even at where I'm working with students, if they do something very abstract, it's still the flow of the audience being able to follow along. This is cutting pretty quick, but look at the section here. Look at the, like you say, like we're seeing him going up to the edge there, cutting to this shot, cutting to that shot, him looking in his reflection, looking down through the eyes, him looking for. I mean, it's all just this continuous forward motion.
It flows very well.
Yeah,
it's very digestible. Even if the story itself is presented in a more in a way that you have to think a bit more about, especially with the pacing of it too, being quicker than something more prolonged, like an actual like film would be going through each of these story beats. This being a shorter, condensed telling of this story, it's still digestible.
Well,
it's not hard to stay following along with it.
I mean, it's just kicking in. So it's just like, is this, what do these visuals represent? I guess, we can find out, do some research from this artist, right? Like,
well, the description of the video has some words.
Okay, let's go to that.
Yes, it takes sweat and effort to climb oneself all the way up to goodness. It only takes gravity to fall back into the hole, and sometimes while one is climbing, the darkness below sings a sweet siren song that makes the light above seem so bitter.
Okay.
So it's definitely a more thinky piece.
Yeah, and basically it's not just one emotion all the way through. It's like he goes ups and downs. It's almost like the traveling of life. And the darkness that comes your way as you're traveling, as you're going through life, as the darkness comes your way, creates the lightness that's beyond it. It makes it even better because you're getting through that darkness, right? If I
my interpretation of this,
darkness.
My interpretation of this is just how, in a violent world, escaping the cycle of violence is what this piece speaks on to me.
Yeah.
I could be entirely incorrect, but that's what it seems to feel like to me. Is just revenge and the cycle of violence, and like, why do people feel the need to do these?
Yeah, it's just like one killing after the other, after the other, after the other. And then there's this. There's a darkness, but then
he's going to jump off the boat. So it's definitely a depression or trauma related piece.
Yeah.
But it's very, very well done.
Okay, so who did that?
This person is Sagpi or Sagpi. I think it's Sagpi.
Okay.
I think that's how it would be.
Wow, 56,000 subscribers, right?
Yes, that video has 352,000 views 2 years ago.
This one right here?
Siren's Call.
Okay.
And I just saw it and I thought it was a really compelling piece. I thought it was great. I love, some of my favorite animation is just very expressive and not, like, of course, perfect animation is fantastic. Like looking at a James Baxter scene.
Right.
Just
so
amazing. But at the same time, I love these expressive pieces that aren't so rigid with everything. Because I like the human, like you can almost feel someone kind of breaking a little while drawing a scene when it's not
perfect.
When it's not perfect, and also
it's not on model. The volumes
when the topic of the scene is something more distressing,
right,
and then the characters and everything are drawn in a non-rigid way, it makes it feel more like the entire process was kind of in that emotion.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, totally. Because it's representing the emotion of whatever that is. So, and what's also very cool, which I always find with animation, you can get your story out there and people can see it. This little story for 2.5 minutes, and the emotions and the impact. Does it create an emotion in the audience? Like, are they following along with what you're trying to get across, or not? But the point is that it's very cool designs, and I like it. Like that's what's cool about animation as well, is that you can have all the different variations of drawing abilities, stylized, almost could even be, you know, worse, amateurish with some, etc. But the story can still be very powerful. And when you see with this, like the flow of the storytelling is really, it's making it so easy to watch. Yeah. I could stop and go look at the anatomy of that. It's, you know, let's draw over it, and let's, you know, I could fix something here and show the waist and the weight, and, you know, there's things you could talk about, but the flow of the storytelling is leading this whole thing. Yeah. And then just the graphic nature of the story being told with from scene to scene, colors in the camera and the transitions, right? Yeah. So it's not so much about it has to be perfect.
It needs to get the point across.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, look at all the different styles here. Well, as far as the drawings, like it's just,
the designs.
You know, so I mean, like this design right here, you know, and the stylization of the eyes, and, you know, this is a little different, a little more refined. Yeah. So anyways, very cool. All right. Yeah, good. Yeah, cool stuff. And I'm always surprised, like here you have this independent artist here, and they have 56,000 subscribers. They're doing their own animation. They're little 1 minute to 2 minute shorts. Some are longer. Here's 33 minutes. And
well, that's I think that's a musical.
Okay. Okay. But you know, very cool to have this be, you know, for these artists out there. And if you're a young artist, you know that you got an audience. Like, you get your stuff out there, and people start to discover it. Again, look at this. You know, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And from there, who knows where the next step could go as far as your future, right? But yeah, really good. Good job. Thank you. Okay, everybody, till next time.